Hi everyone, this is Boogass Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review that I'm doing a little differently today. And today I'll be reviewing the Toysrus exclusive Marvel Legends Klaw and Shuri 2-pack. So before we take a look at Klaw, let's take a look at Shuri and the accessories that she comes with. So first up, she comes with this, I think it's a brand new piece. I don't think we've seen this before on any figure. She's got this necklace, which looks really nice. And it goes over her head pretty easily. You just have to... It slides on like that. Now it is very loose, so when you move the figure, it will move side to side. Put her like that. She comes with this spear. And this is just a redo of the Kraven and the spear that Black Panther came with, which I will show right here. Here's the spear that the Walmart exclusive Black Panther came with. And I do like this one better. I think it looks more like actual wood, like the wooden handle. I like the red feathers on it, that looks really nice. And the gold beads and the gold actual spear part. So that looks really nice. And she can only hold it in her right hand. She has an open hand for her left hand, which I find kind of odd. Because she can hold the spear, but only in her right hand. She can't actually hold it with two hands. The best you're going to get is that. Which that doesn't actually look too bad, but it will slip out of her hand sooner or later. And then for her final accessory, she comes with this cape piece. Now I did think that this was brand new, but this was actually used on Sif and Lady Loki from the A-Force box set from Toysrus. I did a little bit of research and found that out, since I still don't have those. Here's her cape. Now this one is done with purple instead of, I think it was green. And the fur color looks really nice. It's got some really nice sculpting to it. And I like the collar too. It actually looks like real fur, so that's really nice. Now the thing with this is, it just drapes over her shoulders. And it does stay, but it will fall off if you try to move the figure around very much. I'll probably take this spear out of her hand to go ahead and commence with this review. So now let's take a look at her head sculpt. So looking at her head sculpt, it looks really nice. There's actually not much going on with it. But she does have silver eyes, just like Black Panther did. The Walmart exclusive Black Panther from last year. And she reuses Rogue's belt from the Juggernaut wave, which is kind of odd. I would have preferred just a new belt instead of Rogue's belt. But if you don't know that it's Rogue's belt, it actually doesn't look too bad. And it looks pretty nice. She does have the hinge that moves up and down, like that. I suppose that is for the spear, so that you can get her holding the spear in both hands. But, like I said, you really can't get her holding it in both hands very well. And her feet, now this is where I had an issue. Let me lay that down right there. It makes this noise when you try to move it. I had to boil the legs on the figure. That way that I could get the articulation out of it. It makes that very crunchy noise, and that really bothers me, because I feel like it's going to break sooner or later. So, that is a bit unfortunate. And that's really all that's going on with this figure, so I'll go ahead and leave the cape off for the articulation portion. Now I'll show what her articulation is with the cape. She's got a ball-jointed head that can actually look all the way back. It is kind of one of those older joints, so it is a little hard to move back, but it will go back all the way. And it'll move down all the way. She can move her head side to side, and she has actually quite a bit of pivot. She's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out very, very far. She's got single-jointed elbow that's on a swivel. She's got swivel at the wrist that can move side to side and up and down. Oh, I thought this one was the other way. I guess both wrist joints are like that. I don't know why I want to call wrist joints ankle joints. She's got a ball-jointed diaphragm that can move back just a little bit and down just a little bit. Move side to side. She's got ball jointed hips that can move out that far. She can kick forward all the way and back just a little bit. She's got a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knee, swivel at the ankle that can move up and down, and an ankle pivot, or an ankle rocker. So the articulation on this figure is pretty good. I think it's what you come to expect from the female figures. Still no double jointed elbows, but hopefully that'll change with the new Thanos wave, which already leaked in Australia. Now here is her with the cape on, and her shoulders can only move out that far. That's why I said I'd have to do this review with the cape off. Now you really can't get her into too many dynamic poses with the cape on, so that is a bit unfortunate. So there you go. There is Shuri. So now we'll take a look at Klaw. Now Klaw only comes with one accessory. It comes with this energy effect that we've seen. We've seen it on Polaris, Shocker, Havoc. Is there anyone else I'm missing? I'm sure I am missing someone, but this effect has been used so many times it's not even funny, and just clips on to his sound arm, or his radar arm, I guess. And it doesn't stay on for me. It just kind of does that. It doesn't go up like it's supposed to on the dish. So that's unfortunate. I don't know why it does that. I mean, it's supposed to stay on there, but it's not staying on there for me, I should say. I always get the one figure that has something wrong with it or something along those lines. Okay, so let's take that off, since it's kind of useless, honestly. Now, the head sculpt on the figure looks really nice. I really love this head sculpt. I like how the pupils are yellow and the eyes are red. That looks really nice. It actually makes him look scarier, like a pretty scary supervillain. He kind of looks like a Sentinel, too, if you look up close really far like that. And the head is actually really, really shining. Like, it's shinier than the rest of his body. But that really doesn't bother me. Head sculpt looks pretty nice. Now, his body actually has a little bit of glitter to it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. It's very, very faint. But I really like that attention to detail, because he has a little bit of a shimmer to him. The detail on his, the dish on his arm. I forget what it's called, actually. The real name for it. I'm just calling it radar dish. I can't think of it right now. But that looks really nice. I like how it has that marbling in the plastic. And then it actually has swivel with the radar dish there. So that's pretty nice. And there you've got his purple boxer shorts. Pretty villainous. This is on the Spider-Man UK body mold. Or the Sunfire. This is the new body mold that has the butterfly joints. And that's really about it for this figure. I mean, he's got some nice sculpting going on. I still like how he's got that little bit of glitter to him, that bit of shimmer. That's a nice detail. I still don't know if the camera's picking that up or not. I don't think it is. But in person, you'll see what I'm talking about if you choose to get this figure. So now let's go over the articulation. He's got a ball-jointed head that can look all the way back and all the way down. He can move his head side to side. He's got ball-jointed shoulders that can move out that far. He's got those butterfly joints. He's got a swivel at the bicep, double-jointed elbow, swivel at the radar dish. Oops, there. And he has a swivel at the wrist on his left arm. He can move, or left hand, not his arm. They can move up and down and side to side. He's got ab crunch that can move back that far and down all the way. He's got a swivel at the waist, ball-jointed hips that really can't move out that far. He can kick forward all the way and back just a little bit. He's got a swivel at the thigh, double-jointed knee, swivel at the shin, swivel at the ankle, and an ankle rocker. So this, to me, was really the standout figure, in my opinion, because Shuri just, she doesn't have a bunch of articulation, like with her accessories on especially. So there is Klaw. Let me put Shuri next to him. There. See, with this cape even, she can't really stand. Let me try and fix the legs there. Nope, she's not going to stand at all. Oop, just about knocked the door to my diorama over. Let's see if she'll stand kind of leaning on the spear. Oh, she won't even stand doing that. So that is very unfortunate. Let's just take the spear out of her hand and just lay the cape like that and see if she'll stand. Because she was standing earlier at the beginning of this review. Okay, so I'm just going to have to hold her. So there she is next to Klaw. I'll put that right there for now. Here Klaw is next to the previous Klaw. This figure, I doubt if... Oh, he's actually going to stand. That version is from the Terrax wave. Now, that one is kind of horrible. Like, he uses the Human Torch body mold from the Ares series. I can't remember if it was used for anything else. But yeah, that's a really outdated body mold. And you can see that the best pose you're going to get him in is that. He doesn't have good hips or good legs or anything. Plus, this new version is taller. Here he is next to his nemesis, Black Panther. This is the older Black Panther figure, and you can see that he has really good, he can stand very well. Sure he can at all, even with the spear. Like, even with the spear, Black Panther can still stand up. And then here he is next to the new Black Panther. This is the Walmart exclusive one. And they look pretty awesome together. I think that the current story arc of Black Panther is actually them facing off against each other. I really want to get Shuri in here now. So let's try and get her to stand up here so I can finish this review. Is she not going to stand up? Okay, this is really starting to make me angry. Okay, let's just lean her back here. That way she can stand up. So there's Shuri is next to Black Panther. And when last I checked, let me move it up just a little bit, she was frozen, like in stasis, from Time Runs Out. It's a really good story. I'd recommend reading it, because I really can't say what happens to her without possibly spoiling some of Infinity War. I don't want to do that. But here she is next to Thanos. He's a huge figure, and I'm glad we're getting an updated one of him. There. And then, now that I've got her standing, here she is next to Klaw. So this 2-pack was really good. I kind of feel like Shuri could have been a little bit better, like in terms of articulation and being able to stand up better. But still, I really like this 2-pack because Shuri is a figure that we don't have yet, so I'm glad that we got her. So overall, I think the 2-pack was really good. So that's my review. And if you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.